My name's Kat. I'm the Graduate Support Manager in the Careers and Employability Service at the University of Bedfordshire, and I'm delighted to introduce you to Dan from the Graduate Recruitment Bureau, who has joined me here today to talk about a new platform that has been created through the Graduate Recruitment Bureau called Graduate Mentors. So Dan, thank you so much for joining me today. First question I get. Oh no, my pleasure. I'm just wondering, could you tell us a bit more about what Graduate Mentor is and why did you decide to create it?
Yeah, sure. So Graduate Mentor was an idea we've been incubating maybe for about 5 years now. And we decided at the start of the lockdown in March 2020, as we all remember, that it's the effect on recent graduates, students, and maybe even school leavers on the job market would impact them considerably. So we thought we would revisit the project, and we did some research. So we spoke to around 215 students and graduates from universities nationwide, and there was a resounding yes. They would love the opportunity to have one-to-one mentoring sessions. So that was kind of what we knew 5 years ago, and it just confirmed that demand was still very much there. We then decided to speak to some organisations in our own network, and their response was very encouraging. They realised that the pandemic was going to have a huge effect on the economy, and the chances for young people entering the job market would be affected. So very, very quickly, we had well over 100 mentors who were interested in getting involved on the platform. So with that in mind, we decided to launch in August 2020. And we launched the platform Graduate Mentor, perfectly designed for people working remotely and studying remotely now to connect and have free one-to-one mentoring sessions.
Fantastic, thank you. And I guess I'm interested to hear, I think as a student and a graduate, I might wonder why I would probably need a mentor, maybe when I'm finishing my course or looking at kind of after I've finished university. So why do you think mentors are important?
Mentors are important for a number of reasons, and we've covered the whole spectrum. So, you know, it might just be having someone review your CV, someone who's in the industry that you're hoping to get into, and having their feedback is extremely valuable. On the other end of the spectrum, we're helping students and graduates who have no clear idea about how to use their skill set in what particular career. So by connecting with a mentor, they can be inspired about joining a particular industry or a particular role. So there's a variety of different reasons why mentors are able to, if nothing else, give reassurance, guidance, and in some cases, actual employment by connecting on the platform.
That's brilliant. So there's quite a variety of things a mentor can help with. So I know you mentioned there kind of CVs, actually just giving some kind of help in terms of giving some guidance as to kind of what options there might be. And also, I love that you've said that it could actually lead to a job at the end. So there's that element of networking that comes with it too, which is absolutely brilliant. Where do you find your mentors? So who was kind of approached to become a mentor for Graduate Mentor?
So we have over 100 mentors. We haven't quite got people like Elon Musk or Richard Branson or anyone senior like that. We are working on it. But we have managed to attract a very broad range of business professionals, industry experts, career counsellors, alumni from various universities, and also very senior recruiters. So they're from a range of different professions, a range of different sectors, and we've been able to tap into that because for the 24 years that Graduate Recruitment Bureau have been operating, we've got a very, very comprehensive network of contacts through dealing with universities, employers, different organisations all over the UK. So we just basically reached out to them. We did a few phone calls, sent out some emails, and the response was very, very encouraging. In fact, it was a lot easier than what we anticipated. They're all volunteering their time to help students and graduates, and some have said that they feel a moral duty to mitigate the pandemic. So we've been very grateful for the mentors who've responded to our campaigns. They've actually signed up, onboarded, and they're doing sessions with students and graduates right now.
That's brilliant. So how does it work? Would you be able to give us a demonstration of how, if I were a student or a graduate, how I could use your platform?
Sure. The easiest way to do it is to actually go through the website, which we have here. Now, if you typed in graduate mentor or mentoring for graduates or mentoring for students, that kind of thing, you'd find our platform on Google, either at the top or certainly on the first page. So we actually have quite a niche here. We've looked around and there are no other platforms providing this service. So we're quite easy to find on Google. But if you know the URL, it's graduatementor.uk. This is the home page. And if you scroll down, this explains some of the benefits of using the platform. So I've mentioned you can have your CV optimized or reviewed by an expert. Someone can go through your job applications, prepare you for interviews, assessment centers, help you with psychometric tests, and also the way you project yourself on various other platforms like LinkedIn, for instance. So personal branding is a very popular topic. But you might just want to brainstorm ideas. You can reach out to our mentors with any request, but generally these are the most popular reasons why students and graduates have jumped on the platform and got the most out of their sessions. So as I say, we have over 100 mentors on the platform. They're from some very big organizations you will have heard of, Facebook, MasterCard, among many, many others. But there's also a range of fast-growing SMEs. Some are company owners or very, very senior, but they've all proven their profession throughout their careers, and they're all dedicated to providing mentoring and are very passionate about it, actually. I mean, we do screen everyone who applies to be a mentor, and they also have to agree to our code of conduct. So it's very important that we screen and carefully select the mentors for the platform. So if you are looking for a mentor, you simply click Find a Mentor. Our mentors would be presented by industry sector. We thought this was the most natural filter for students and graduates to make a start. So you can see most sectors are covered here, from automotive all the way down to supply chain and logistics. And there are several mentors in each section. Now we're onboarding new mentors all the time, trying to make sure there's as many as possible for each industry sector you can see here. So for instance, if you are interested in financial services, you can click on here, and then you've got a choice of mentors on the platform. So there's about 16 here. So say you'd like to find out about Karen. Here you can see a brief introduction by Karen explaining her career, what she can offer you, and if you like the sound of that, if you think she can help you, scroll down a little bit further and you can see her availability. So if you are available, say, next Monday, you click on Monday the 1st of March, and she's actually available between 4 and 5. So if you click on that time, hit continue, this will take you to a very short form, giving you the opportunity to explain what you're looking to get out of the session. So you'd put in your name, your contact details, the course you're studying, the university, and then, as I say, a brief outline of what you're looking to get from the mentoring session. Once you've done that and confirmed, that will then be sent directly to our mentor. So Karen will get an alert within a matter of minutes. She will then look at your request and then reply to you. And if she accepts the request, you can then get in contact with her and she'll explain which platform she'd like to do the mentoring session. Now, obviously, none of these appointments are face-to-face at the moment. Most of them are done by Zoom or Teams or even a phone call. So the first session is 1 hour, and in some cases, you might actually get everything you need from that 1 hour. But if you do wish to have follow-up sessions, that's entirely allowed as well. And Karen will then speak to you for subsequent emails or maybe other phone calls, things like that. So they've all volunteered their time to help you, and in some cases it's just 1 hour. In some cases there are follow-up sessions, but you're not limited to just one mentor by any means. You can choose another mentor from financial services if you wished, or even another sector. So that's how it works. We always ask mentees and mentors for feedback as well, just to make sure everyone's happy and expectations are being met. And we've also had quite a few successful outcomes. So we put a success story page on our website in February because we were particularly pleased when we heard from one of our mentors that they'd actually been able to help a graduate here who, for the last 6 months after leaving university, had really been struggling. The pandemic had really hit him hard, particularly the sector he was looking to go into. But with the help and guidance from one of our mentors, he was able to actually find work at the NHS Facilities Division. So he's actually using his degree and his skills, and he's actually said, you know, he wouldn't have been able to find this job were it not for connecting with one of our mentors. So this is just one of our success stories. We're adding to this all the time, finding out successful outcomes. It's entirely free. We don't charge mentees. We don't charge mentors. We generate revenue by inviting organisations who really want to align with the platform in a much more strategic way to actually become partners, so they can get involved and support the initiative financially, and also get involved in a much more strategic way with the platform. So it will remain free, and you know, our job is to work with universities like the University of Bedfordshire, let their students and graduates know, and just give them as much opportunity right now to enter the jobs market when it is particularly challenging.
Brilliant, and thank you so much, Dan. It truly is a fantastic platform, and I would encourage any of our students, if you are still studying at the University of Bedfordshire, or perhaps you are about to finish your course, or you graduated last year straight into the pandemic in 2020, do use the platform. You know, it's free. You'll get to meet with professionals who are linked to the industries and sectors you might be interested in, and the range of support that they can offer you there is really broad. So I really do encourage you to use the platform, and if you do use it, please let us know how it went. You can email any comments or give us your feedback via careers@beds.ac.uk. Finally, thank you, Dan. I really appreciate you coming today to speak about Graduate Mentor, and I really look forward to our students and graduates taking part in it.
Good, my pleasure. Hope we can help.